Seconds out, round one.
Here we go then. Stevi Levy in the orange and black, and an absolute fireball bundle of energy, usually. She has boxed both at York Hall and on a DAZN show before. She was here back in March when she went 6 rounds with Becky Ferguson. Just missed with the right hand, Levy.
Antonella looks like she's going to engage Antonella Molina, though. She's looking for that right hand over the top quite often. She's hanging on the back foot there with that right hand cocked and ready to go, and anytime she gets a chance to throw it, she's going to throw it. So I think Levy will get opportunities here.
Nice right hand to the body there from Levy as well. Yes. And there you see the punch that Andy was talking about. That right hand almost landed for Molina. And I only got the call for this just a couple of days ago. Into the UK 3 times before. Gone the distance in each of those fights, including in an 8-rounder, but she was clipped a couple of times there, and short right hand from Levy getting through. So as Andy said, she's going to get opportunities and might not find the target too difficult to come by, Levy.
Left hand straight down the middle there. She just jumped into the southpaw stance, and the change of angle, I think, just foxed Molina a bit, because her left hand straight down the pipe did get through, and there's that right hand again, and she falls in a bit when she throws it. Maybe just a step out, and then you look for the uppercut possibly, because when she's set up in a normal stance, Molina, she does tend to kind of list off to her left-hand side a little bit, but these are things you can't expect somebody to read that and pick it up in the space of the first 2 minutes, but I think it's something that Jordan Gill and the team will notice.
And I think trying to contain Levy's natural enthusiasm has been part of the job for Jordan Gill. There's a lovely right hook to the body, one of the last punches she threw at the end of that first round. Levy switching stances a couple of times as well. She's not having to work too hard to get close to Molina. And she's going to have opportunities as this
Corners,
progresses.
10 seconds. Seconds out, round 2.
Into round 2 then. Again, a right hand to the body from Levy, and Molina now deciding to throw. And clipped with a big right hand there from Levy, having landed a little one of her own, Molina. Levy both switching stance and finding the target.
It's worked a couple of times for her, just that switch into the southpaw, little step to the right, and that left hand's got through, and Molina is there to be hit because she's going to open up and let her own hands go. And every now and again, she just did it there. She'll throw that right hand, her chin will come up, she'll come quite square, and all of a sudden she's standing right in front of you with the hands quite low.
And actually, Levy did a nice little half step back there and then went again. So the second phase is working quite well for her. And actually, when we saw her back in March in this ring, if there was maybe a little too much enthusiasm and energy, and she was just a little guilty of cramping her own space. Tonight, a bit more thought going into that. Clubbing away with shots here, Levy. She almost can't miss, and she's getting through repeatedly.
She's landed some good stuff in this second round. Molina, as we said, is going to engage. She will give you those chances. Again there, she tries to punch her way out of the corner there, Molina. Levy again switching southpaw, and that has produced some good results for her so far.
Lovely right hand to the body and followed it up with a left hook. It is a press, aggressive version of Levy, but a bit more thought and method behind her, and she's much more thoughtful about the distance she's working in. So it's definitely an improved version of Levy we're seeing tonight compared to the last time we saw her on DAZN.
You're talking about walkout music. This will be up there. This takes me right back to my student days.
And a little bit of train spotting thrown in for good measure as well for film fans. And here's a bit of Levy following Jordan Gill's script. She's having plenty of success, plenty of it.
Corners, 10
Good
seconds.
variety, and I think appropriate discipline from her as well. And that's it, mindset. You've
Seconds out, round 3.
For her. An opponent that was going to test her. It's a different kind of setup for her tonight, but she's going to bat it in absolutely the right way.
Let's go with another right-hander right at the start of the round. Then walks onto a right-hand herself, and that is a danger here because her opponent is always going to be throwing back, but that's the game you're in, and I think she'll be prepared to take the odd one to make sure that she's at the right kind of range, the right kind of distance. What will be interesting to see is whether she can really put a dent to Molina, because she's only been stopped once in her career in the 25 defeats, and this is how she does it. This is not anything out of the ordinary for her.
Oh, lovely left hand there. She's been a bit reckless, Levy. Taking one to land 4 or 5, but she is landing. Oh, lovely jab. Rocked back the head of Molina. A slightly unusual tack, that, isn't it? When she's boxing sort of almost crab-like in the southpaw position, just crafting away at the space to try and create an opportunity. And again, she's got Molina with her back against the ropes. She's clubbing her with heavy shots, Levy. All action, Levy so far, but plenty of thought and purpose and technique and tactic behind it too. Winning everything so far. Thumping right hand to the body, and she follows it up. Stares as well with another heavy shot, Levy. And again, thundering shots getting through from Levy, and for just about the first time, really making an impression on Molina, whose hands came down. She was square against the ropes, and she was being hurt.
She was, you're right, that's the first time that she looked like she could be in a bit of trouble there, because she's just standing up so straight, so tall, and being hit clean there by Levy. And we're halfway through the fight, and Levy just needs to keep this up. I think Molina might be one of these fighters who you can hit her all night and she might not necessarily go anywhere, but if you can hit her unanswered too many times in a row, then the referee might feel the need to step in and do something about it, because it's just too one-sided. And she's going to get the odd one coming her way, and she's going to get hit by the odd one. Like you said, take one to throw 4 or 5, but I think she'll be fine with that.
Corners, 10 seconds.
That's just the way this is going to have to go. If you're going to hunt her down and look for a stoppage here, that's what you have to accept. She could win this fight.
Seconds out,
on the outside,
round
picking her punches
4.
and doing all that kind of thing, but that's not what she wants tonight.
Here we got them racing through into round 4. High pace so far, intensity from Levy, and at the start of this one, if it's possible, looks like she's cranking up a gear. Couple of body shots. Oh, and a wicked left hand getting through from Levy, who's on the front foot. Uber aggressive, but heavy shots. She's landing regularly now, and the referee is close. There's another left hand. Referee's right in there, and he steps in, and Andy cued it. There might just be one too many shots getting through on Molina. She was taking them clean, and the referee had seen enough. That's a big win, big result. Rare stoppage for Levy, just the second in her career. But you can't say it wasn't coming.
That's a good performance. And it's a good opponent for her to get that kind of opponent at short notice. It's good work by everybody involved, because that was an entertaining contest. What she didn't need tonight was somebody who was going to cover up, who was going to get up on their toes, who was going to be negative and look to spoil and frustrate her. She needed somebody who she could take her frustration out on, to be perfectly honest with you. And that's what happened there. And I rate that from the referee as well, because he's having a good look. 4, 5, 6 good solid shots landed there, and a good amount had landed before that. And did she look like she was about to go down? No, she didn't. But at the same time, it wasn't really a competitive fight any longer. It was competitive enough in the first round or so, because every now and again she'd catch her with one coming in, but that wasn't happening anymore. And the referee decided that there was no need to see any more, and I'm with him on that.
Can't blame the referee when you, with this such obvious visceral shots getting through, the head being rocked back, they were plentiful. You can absolutely understand. That's a rarity. Molina stopped for only the second time in her career.
Official time, 39 seconds of round number 4. Your winner by TKO, Super Stevi.
Levy's absolutely buzzing. I think she just said, I can't believe it. She's overjoyed at getting that stoppage, because let's be honest about it, on paper, that wasn't going to happen tonight, but she made it happen.
Yeah, she did, because she was nice and busy and nice and sharp from the start, and she didn't rush it. She wasn't too gung-ho. She sold plenty of tickets. Everybody would have been disappointed by the way things turned out for her this weekend, but she was nice and relaxed. She was loose, and it showed. It showed. As you said, she was a bit frenetic last time we saw her, but not tonight.
Yeah, there was a bit more method behind the madness. Oh, that's the best she's looked. Stevi Levy. I think she's still hittable, but that's partly her makeup, it's partly her desire to want to engage. But I think in terms of the way she went about it, what we saw tonight, that's as good as she's looked. And clearly the work they're putting in, Jordan and Paul Gill's gym, that is paying off. And we talked about team colours. If she's going to go with the orange and black, well, that's going to be easy to follow for the fans. There's plenty of those t-shirts that have been sold, and plenty of her fans tonight come from King's Lynn and beyond. I feel for Ali, because Levy's a buzz bomb at the best of times. I hope Ali's packed her bleepometer. That's all I'm saying. We're on the right side of the ropes here, that's for sure. A buzzing Levy now talking to our Ali.
Stevi Levy, your second stoppage win of your pro career, and you looked delighted with it. Just tell us how you're feeling.
I'm in shock, mate. I knew she only got stopped once in like 35 fights, and even Dave was like, yeah, I can't see her stopping her. She's stopped her foot, but if you stop her, I've just fucking stopped her. Sorry for swearing, I can't believe it. And I'm gutted, because I started really getting in my flow then. I was right enjoying it. I don't know if you noticed, yeah, but I've been the biggest hater with southpaws. I thought, if you can't fucking beat him, join him. I've just got my second stoppage as a southpaw. I was southpaw then, wasn't I?
You were switching.
Can't believe that, mate. I'm honestly over the moon. I'm in so much shock. I'm so good. I only got 3 rounds in there. Sorry, everyone. You've come all this way just to watch 3 bloody rounds. And also, I'm not dissing anyone, especially not Johnny Clark, 'cause I fucking love him. Out of everyone in the world, I love him. I love Top Tier. But the music man played the wrong song. So me and Paul Morgan were up there like, fuck, what do we do? Because we planned the whole ring walk, and that was a completely different version. So that's why we were up there like, ooh. Hopefully it still looked good, but fucking hell, talk about being put on the spot, innit, babe? Huh?
It did still look good. An entrance as always, Morgan. How proud are you of Mum?
I think, yeah, I'm really proud, because...
Stoppage?
Yeah, stoppage.
Now, that wasn't a fight you were originally meant to have, so there was a lot of changes in the preparations for this one, but the commentary team said they saw huge improvements from even the last time you were on the Top Tier show.
Yeah.
And are you just improving all the time in the gym, you know, in with the girls?
Yeah, I mean, that, I'm not being like funny, but what you just saw in them first 3 rounds isn't half of what I'm capable of. I was literally then starting to get in the flow. I've been training for an 8-rounder. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. I'm not giving that person any more airtime. But I'm so grateful and lucky that they found a replacement, and she was a hard motherfucker, taking hard shots. She when I felt her punches, like, she hits harder than who I was meant to fight, that's for sure. So, you know, I'm just gutted that I'm buzzing to get a stoppage, but I can't believe it's over already. I did not expect that, man. I was just getting going. But That is a statement. Someone who's had like 35 fights, only been stopped once, I've just stopped them. I'm telling you now, I'm one to watch out for in this division. I've got power now, I'm learning skill. It's getting better and better and better. I have got ring IQ. I'm sharp. I'm not being big-headed, but I believe in myself now thanks to my team. I'm sharp, I'm strong, I'm skillful, I've got ring IQ, sometimes a little bit funny, but I'm telling you now, I'm one to watch out for, and we're going all the way to the top, and I am, Papa G, if you're listening, I am going to be a world champion one day. I'm telling you now, I believe it. I actually believe it. And the biggest thanks to everyone who's come here tonight. There's a lot of the kids here. A lot of kids are watching at home as well. I've got a message for you all. 6-7!
Well, Stevie, fantastic performance, and we look forward to seeing what's next for you.
Thank you so much, and Johnny Clark, you've been an absolute diamond. What a fucking sorry language. Oh, it's Sunday as well, I'm so sorry. I am sorry today, it's Sunday afternoon. I'm really, so Johnny Clark's been amazing. What a guy. How many people have mucked him around on this show and pulled out, and he still pulled off an absolutely incredible show. He's not let anybody down. He's a effing really, really good man. I'm so grateful. Sorry, I'm snotting to be here. Thank you so much for having me again. What a night, what a day, what a Sunday.
Well done, Stevie. Great to have you on the show.
Sorry for rambling.